Čauky mňauky. Zdravím všechny kouzelníky. Dave Domestic je zase zpátky.
Ah, there you are.
Here I am, Professor.
Hello, sir. You'll be pleased to know that I worked on my defensive magic with Professor Heckard.
So I hear. She tells me you've taken rather well to your new wand. You must continue to work with her and your other professors to improve your skills. That said, I don't wish to postpone our visit to the
every
library
day.
any longer. So, shall we proceed?
Fig, I have work for you. Come.
Headmaster, I'm with a student and my
Come.
schedule...
Your schedule will wait indefinitely, as will your student. I would think that after all the trouble you caused me with Osric, you'd be eager to make amends. My office, 5 minutes.
5 minut? Tak to stihnu sežrat to jabko. Co je na
That
stole?
man is exasperating. Unfortunately, our trip to the restricted section will have to wait a bit longer.
But, Professor...
We have no choice. It would be unwise to provoke our illustrious headmaster further. I shall find you when I've completed whatever toils I must endure.
Restricted section.
Sebastian mentioned sneaking into the restricted section. Perhaps he'll have an idea.
Tam mám vždycky nápad na všechny průsery.
Sebastian, there you are.
I was hoping to see you. I was in the Three Broomsticks after the troll attack and saw what happened with Rookwood and Harlow. Not many students have Victor Rookwood's attention. What was that all about?
Seems he's working with Ranrock, and Ranrock is after something I found at Gringotts.
Ranrock? And when were you at Gringotts?
Professor Fig and I ended up there after the dragon attack. It's quite the tale. Fig had this port key.
A port key? To Gringotts? I'm not sure I follow.
I barely follow myself, and I was there. Anyway, we ended up in an ancient vault where we found a map. That map leads to the restricted section.
You can't be serious.
Deadly serious. Professor Fig has insisted that I not tell a soul about any of this. I've probably said too much.
Understood. Your secret's safe with me. Whatever it is.
Thank you, Sebastian. You mentioned being clever enough not to get caught in the restricted section.
And I am. Meet me outside the library tonight, and tell no one.
What will happen if we're caught
Což
in the
nás
restricted
chytí?
section?
Detention, no doubt. But a word of caution or two will help. For one, avoid Peeves the poltergeist. Aside from wanton destruction of property, he loves nothing more than telling on the likes of us.
How concerned should I be about the librarian?
Madame Scribner doesn't take kindly to clandestine activities taking place amongst her precious books. So do all that you can to avoid her. She and I have had our entanglements, but I can hold my own against her. You may not be so lucky.
Thank you, Sebastian. I'll meet you later.
See there? That's the door we need to reach. And those annoying prefects would love nothing more than to rat on us to Scribner, so don't let them see us. Understood?
I can be sneaky. Let's go.
Hold
I'm
on
a
now.
ghost.
There's a spell you should know. The Disillusionment Charm. Good for getting places you're not supposed to be. Cast it and you'll appear as little more than a trick of the light. just as long as you keep your distance and stay quiet.
You mean I'll actually be able to turn invisible?
Something like that. It's not as foolproof as a cloak, but those are expensive. And spells are free. Give it a try.
Spells are free. Fuck.
We must remain unseen.
Jo, já jsem zapomněl.
Blast. The librarian's still here. Quick, behind the bookcase.
You told me the librarian would be gone by now.
I said usually, but it'll still be all right.
Tak si
Do
tady
you
asi
see her
čte
desk
nebo
behind
práci.
me? The key is in the drawer of that desk. Now, here's what we're going to do. I'll create a distraction to draw her away. You focus on getting the key. I'll meet you outside of the restricted section.
Copy that.
Wait, why do we need a key? Isn't there a spell for this?
Alohomora. That's how I always used to get in. But the librarian twigged that I knew the spell and cast an anti-Alohomora charm on the lock. So now it's just this key. But don't worry. I said I'd get you in, and I always keep my word. Trust me.
The key.
Is someone there? Is that you, Peeves? Goodness gracious, what a mess!
That wasn't so difficult after all. How to find that book.
Oh, that one's charmed to look more useful than it is. It's fooled me twice. Never judge a tome by its cover, I say. Ghost, don't let her see you. Should be in the clip. No need for us to be skulking about.
Co je tohle, Sebastiane? To neberem.
So what is it you've been looking for?
I'm looking for a cure to help my twin sister, Anne, so that she can return to Hogwarts. Because Merlin knows everyone else has given up.
Why do you think you'll find a cure in the restricted section? Does the Hogwarts matron have nothing that can help Anne?
Oh my god.
No! We've tried everyone from Nurse Blaney to St. Mungo's. But I can research on my own. No need to concern yourself with that right now. Let's focus on what you're after. Which is what, precisely?
I'll know it when I see it.
You're being awfully cryptic.
Ale Péťo. Tohle už mi nedělej.
Secrets of the darkest arts. I'm impressed.
Už jsem mi to říkal minule. Zvlášť v takovýchhle situacích. Ale však je noc, ne? Proč to nemůžu vzít?
I'll be quieter than a jobberknoll.
Wow. Tady něco bude sebou. Cítím to v kostech. Hlavně jsme jak zpětnou mě uvidí.
New little friend, out exploring where they shouldn't be. Naughty, naughty, you'll get caughty.
Peeves, don't
I'm going to tell, I'm going to tell, I'm going to tell.
Kolik je moje? Tak 500.
Oh, blasted Peeves! I've got to stop him, or at least get to the librarian with a good excuse for all of this.
How do I know you won't go to the librarian and blame this all on me?
Why would I do that? I like having friends who are in my debt. Now go. Good luck in your search.
Na to nemám co říct.
Now, where has that damned poltergeist got to?
I know just the spell to repair this armor. Repair it. Lumos. Of course, traces of ancient magic. There must be more to this room. That's it. Lou, where might this lead?
I don't know. Antichamber. Sleduji, že se hraje Warzone, to je čím dál větší stávka. Ještě, že ta sračka se chtěla se napsat, že to nehraju. Je to hrozný, kámo. Já ti to říkám celou dobu, Péťo. Celou dobu, co ty to sleduješ, tak já ti říkám, že to prostě stojí za ono. A ty prostě pořád na to budeš koukat. Tak koukej na Battlefield, ne?
Lumos.
Tě to úplně dělo.
I need to wake up that rune over there. Not surprising. Guards at the ready.
Here we go.
Accio! Incendio!
Fuck. Nazdar, Maty. jsem se ani rozeřel. Všechno znám.
Incendio! Potato! Stupid one! Stupid one!
To je na čas. Jak se dostanu sem? To nevím, to je on. Gosh!
This must be the way forward, but to where?
Jo, Maty, zase jsem se úplně lék. Kvůli Péťovi. Když jenom dostanu infarkt, umřu a sežere mě kocour, vole, se budete divit.
Let's keep my wits about me.
Oh. Interesting. Kam to jako má vést? Got it. Tohle si vůbec nepamatuju. Je to vidět, co? Prostě to přeskočím, no. O, to jste... Odzadu to jde, jo. LOL. Shall we?
Accio! Incendio! Levioso! Accio! Incendio! Levioso! Accio! Incendio!
Ne.
Levioso! Accio! Incendio!
Kastuj, vole.
Incendio.
Říkám, že ta haptika to není moc dobré. Musím se dát prostě pozor, abych to nemačkoval až celý až takhle. Pak to fakt reaguje blbě. Jenom poklepávat. Nice. Deset dní zpátky jsem si koupil po několika letech jablíčkový žvejkačky Hua Boba. 10 dní tady leží, protože mám prdel ten zub, a už to fakt asi nevydržím. Jak se máme? Ale jo, tak dá se. Co ty? Jsi tady za mnou do Prahy? Tak až máš aspoň zábavu, ne? Jen aby si vrátil, Péťo.
You wanted to see me? Headmistress Fitzgerald, Professor Rackham.
Miss Isadora Morganach, welcome.
Professor Rookwood, Professor Bakar.
We understand that you are adjusting well to life at Hogwarts.
I am.
I am glad. Especially in light of your unusual situation, starting as a 5th year.
As it happens, I was also admitted to Hogwarts as a 5th year. I've never heard of another like us.
Miss Morganach, when we spoke yesterday after class, you asked about the beautiful swirls you saw years ago when we visited your hamlet.
I recognized you all immediately. I cannot thank you enough for what you did.
We were glad to help.
And yes, I did see swirls of magic everywhere that day. My father insists it was my imagination running wild, but it was certainly real to me.
It was not your imagination.
Percival, Professor Rackham can see them too. But we have never known of another who could.
I don't understand. What are they?
The whispers or traces that appear when a particular form of ancient magic is wielded.
Ancient magic?
Few are capable of wielding it. Hogwarts itself is a stronghold of ancient magic.
So if I can see traces of ancient magic, does that mean I can wield it too?
With the proper training.
But let us not get ahead of ourselves, Miss Morganach.
Before I can train you to wield such magic, you must first master all that Hogwarts has to
je
offer.
profesionální stream viewer.
A magic
Ten
this
nestíhá, prostě
powerful can do
chápeš, Péťo.
great harm
Víš,
in
kolik
all
má teď
hands.
práce?
It must be
Musíš se
wielded
koukat
by
na
a
můj
select
stream,
few.
musíš se koukat na další, musíš se koukat na třetí stream.
We ask that you not speak to anyone about what we have discussed here today.
Jasně, že nespí. Matuš nikdy nespí, když někdo streamuje.
Sebastian.
Sneaking in the restricted section again! I had thought we were through with this mischief. Clearly detentions are insufficient. I'm afraid I must take this to
Pokud
the
mě napadne
headmaster.
streamovat od 1 od rána do
But
5, teda.
that being
Jako třeba včera.
said, Peeves informs me that you didn't come alone tonight. If someone has coerced you, I would have you tell me. You're a bright boy. Don't waste this.
There was nobody else. I came alone.
Oh, Sebastian. What will your uncle say?
Vypnul si, aby si neviděl, jo? Teda Maty. Ty se s tím neseneš. No stories available. Je mi to Maty, ale žádný děj právě není. Ale já se to nebudu dávat, dokud to nepřestanu zvládat. Až to budu nezvládat, tak pak si třeba něco jak vypnu. Nebo si budu dávat třeba věci jenom na damage a nebudu si je dávat na defense. To je taky možnost. A zase si musím nějaký nápady ušetřit taky na příští rok ještě. To je samý defense. U druhého Davea byl moc ukecanej. Tak někdy ho to chytne, viď?
Lumos.
Stej to dělá, takhle ne. To budu muset udělat ten vedlejšák nejdřív. Bez tam dělal si ducha. Tak tam už ti vlastně nic jiného povoleného ani není, ne?
You cannot be serious. Goblins working with Rookwood makes no sense.
It is rather unorthodox, to say the least.
Unorthodox? It's inconceivable. It's... Ah, Fig. You have a visitor.
Máš, jo?
See what I can find out.
Můžeš tam ještě psát do chatu.
Sir,
Tak to je
I
dobrý.
was able to search the restricted section while you were with Professor Black. It was a book we were after.
What? That's... Wait. You accessed the restricted section? But how? Thinking on it, perhaps it's best you spare me the details.
Fair enough. In fact, the book was below the restricted section as it appeared on the map.
I want to hear everything. First, let's have a look. Oh dear. Some of these pages seem to be missing. It appears someone has got to the book before us. Still, I will need time to study what remains. Perhaps we can still salvage something useful, though it may take some time. I wonder why it was here, below Hogwarts.
I think I know, sir. I saw 2 more memories where I found the book.
Another pensive. Godric's heart.
The man we saw before, Percival Rackham, was a professor here. The first memory showed him and 3 other
Docela jsem
professors
ho vystagoval
using
dobře na ten
ancient
Mrzimor,
magic
ne?
to restore
Až na ty
Hamlet
rukavice
from the
teda.
drought.
Miriam was
To takový
right. And the second memory?
They were
slušňácký.
talking to a student who started as a 5th year, like I did. She could see traces of magic too.
Why those memories? Perhaps this book will explain. Now I'll have to take it with
Čo,
me to
Jaro?
London. The headmaster has
Jo, měl, no.
insisted that I speak
A už to
directly
docela
to the
dobrý.
minister about George's death.
Jenom trochu bolí držka. Před včerejškem jsem ji nemohl ještě moc otevřít.
What will you tell them about Mr. Osric's
Ale
death?
tak zopět
I don't know
vytrhli.
how much I dare say.
Dostal se
George tried to
antibiotika.
convince the ministry
nějaký
about
prášky na
Ranrock,
otok.
but to no avail. My instinct is to follow the path
No a
we're
v pondělí
on
už
for the
musím
moment
makat.
and keep the details to ourselves
Takže
until we know more.
asi to bude muset být dobrý.
I understand. I'll see what I can learn about the missing pages while you're gone.
Good.
Co
Don't
ty?
neglect your studies.
Něco novýho?
Your wand work is improving by the day. But you'll want to
Když
pay
se
attention in
připojíš
herbology and
ke mně do světa
potions.
Division,
There's more to magic than spellcasting.
Plenty to keep me occupied while you're gone.
You've done exceptionally well. I look forward to seeing all that you've accomplished when I return. Oh, and don't neglect your friends. You may be surprised by how much you can learn from them as
je
well.
to tam docela hard.
It's time to prove your dueling mettle and see if we've a new school champion. Meet me at the usual place for the final round of crossed wands. Also, the training dummy is still available.
Final
Meet me
round.
in Lower Hogsfield as soon as possible. I would like to talk to you about Rookwood and Harlow, and it might be best to do so outside of the castle.
Professor Fig and Weasley have asked that I teach you an additional defensive spell. Please complete the assignments I have given you, and then proceed to see me in my classroom.
Expelliarmus. Jdeme pro to. To bude rychlovka. Když my nemáme koště ještě vlastně. Jdeme na herbologii. Stále bys to, Péťo? Klidně. Ale já to hraju na těžku. Nebo mám k dispozici jenom 2 obtížnosti. A vysoká je vysoká.
She growing Punja's onion again.
Good morning, Professor Garlic. How wonderful it is to see you again, Lenora dear. Oh, here.
Profesorka Česneková.
A little treat for your auntie. Ah, hello. Class, please welcome the newest rose in our garden.
Tak ta je do mě úplně udělaná.
How thrilling it is to have
Let's grow
everyone
together.
back together again. This year will be filled with enchantment and excitement, but the most important thing cultivated in herbology is knowledge. The prudent herbologist is no more afraid of the venomous tentacular than the bouncing bulb. Now then, today we will be acquainting ourselves with the mellifluous tuber known as the
Když
mandrake.
bomba dneska, no to je šikulka.
Let's see if we can't make our fibrous friends a bit more comfortable, shall we? First, let's protect our ears.
Tak to hlavně všechno vybumbej.
Now, everyone, grip their mandrake by the tendrils and give it a firm tug. Quickly, place your mandrake in the new pot and catch out the squirrels.
Snad jsem mu neublížil, chudáčko.
Envelop the root like a warm, dirty blanket, putting the mandrake right at ease. Reparo! I'm very sorry about that. Yours was a bit mature, I'm afraid. All right then, off you go. Splendid
Like
work,
me.
everyone. Now, for our next task, we'll be planting dittany at our potting tables. You can all get started.
The best time to plant a seed is last season. The second best time is now.
I wonder if hippogriffs like knotgrass.
Yes, Professor.
Firstly, well done with your mandrake. They can be rather difficult to get a grasp of.
Jenom ve středu se byl, jo. Ty vole.
Actually, I enjoyed it. I couldn't help but
Good
catch
night.
your enthusiasm.
How kind of you. It seems you're already taking to herbology like a mandrake to fresh soil. Now, as I mentioned, next we'll be planting dittany. Let us find you some seeds.
I already have some, Professor. Picked them up in Hogsmeade.
You visited the Magic Neep. Wonderful! A prepared student is bound to bloom. I've arranged for you to have your own potting table here in the classroom. Wasn't easy to spare one on such late notice. Plant the seeds there now, and you can return to harvest them later. Even with soil, sunlight, and a bit of magic, they will take time to grow.
Let's see, how to
Should be the
balance
old
my star thistle arrangement.
Pardon me, Professor. What am I supposed to do with the Destiny seeds?
Your part in all this floral alchemy is simple. Take the seeds to your potting table, plant them, and then wait for harvest time.
Aha. A zalité nemám třeba? Stačí magie, no.
Destiny's restorative properties make it a vital ingredient in the Wiggenweld potion, as you all should know from Professor Sharp's class. Done! Once it can be harvested, your Destiny will be ready to use in Wiggenweld potion. I'll let Professor Sharp tell you about that.
Stáhnu si to, jo? Krása pecka.
What say we branch out?
Ale v Německu dělám skladníka.
Different sort of flora, the Chinese chomping cabbage. You'll find that some plants are better suited to uses outside of a cauldron. The cabbages do get testy without something to chew. Fortunately, I have a dummy for them to gnaw on. Here, dear, and let them have a good chomping.
Yes, Professor.
They're in the other greenhouse. It's just at the end of the footbridge leading out of this room. Your classmate, Mr. Pruitt, has kindly offered to accompany you. Come back and see me when you're finished. Oh, and mind your fingers. They do bite.
Takovou útrýně musím celý den přemýšlet, víš.
Hello. Saw you on your way to Hogsmeade the other day. Nice to meet you. I'm Leander. I'll be showing you the Chinese chomping cabbages. Up these stairs will take us there. But your lead. Nice work in Defense Against the Dark Arts, by the way.
Excuse me?
Your duel with Sebastian! And he's good. Thinks he's really good.
Not
but
good
you
enough.
slaughtered him. It was brilliant.
Oh. Well, thank you.
I nearly put Sebastian in his place myself. I mean, I would have, if Hecate hadn't stopped me.
Didn't she stop that dragon?
Here we are. Home of the Chinese chomping cabbage.
Všechno tady vytrhám.
Go on, grab a few of those herbs. Mind your fingers. I almost lost a thumb once. Don't worry. Now, see that dummy? Just toss the cabbages at it, and they'll do the rest.
Tak to moment si dobře zapamatujte, protože to bude jediný, kdy použiju čínský zilí. Už ani nevím, jak se to dělá. Okay. Aha.
Look at that! Anything they can get their mouths on. Mum planted some in her garden last year to keep the gnomes out. Did save her the de-gnoming, but they left her honking daffodils in tatters. Vicious little bastards, aren't they? My kind of plants. Not like stupid booba tubers and bouncing bulbs. The kind of plants that just have your
Little
back.
bastard.
Not saying you can't go it alone, but... Well, imagine that wasn't a dummy.
Máš dobře, když makáš Německu. A jo.
Trust me, Leander. I was imagining it the entire
Ale mám
time.
se asi tak dobře, jak by se měl správně mít úplně každý, kámo, víš co. Neberu zase úplně žádný extrém.
Dogweed and Deathcap has more of them, if you're keen.
Abys to byl v obraze.
Ones your parents wouldn't plant in
Ale
the
tak
garden.
třeba.
You get the idea.
O 15
we,
000 víc
probably ought to
než
head back to class.
někdo jiný s úplně obyčejnou prací tady, jo.
Take your time. I'll see you back in class.
Takže o nájem prostě.
Don't give me that look. You weren't there.
To by musel dělat to. Na neurčitou, víš co. Bych bral víc. To oni tam moc nedělají.
Terribly sorry, Mr. Clopton.
I tended to the Chinese chomping cabbages, Professor.
A je to úplně akorát, kámo, ti můžu říct. Zvládneš si ušetřit aspoň 10 000, když potřebuješ prostě třeba, víš co. Což je takový úplný minimum. Prostě. No, sere mě to tady, vole. To na píču.
Magical plants have so much to offer. I'm eager to learn more.
I'm glad. Herbology is a bounteous subject. Tend to your garden and it will
Takže ono ve finále to zase tak tolik nevíš.
Well, I suppose that's everything.
Co krteček? Vůbec nevím, kámo.
I so enjoy checking in with my new students.
Those mandrakes are really relishing their new pots. Only cost me my damned hearing.
A taky z těch prachů samozřejmě musím odečíst tu cestu, že jo? Auto a tak. Benzín, servis. Takže ono to fakt není tak horký, když na to ve finále dojde, na ten konečný výsledek.
Revelio.
Není to takový, že bych si zvládal šetřit a zároveň si fakt užívat, víš co prostě.
Professor Black would never allow that.
Buď to a nebuď to. A toho se tady u nás docela bohužel nedá, vole. Pokud bych zase dělal debila na internetu.
Potions is one of the most challenging and hazardous subjects taught at this school. As fifth years, you will be required to reach new heights of both discipline and intellect. You will begin this term by brewing a Wiggenweld potion. Mr. Takar, can you tell us why this particular potion might come in handy?
Yes, Professor Sharp. The Wiggenweld potion can be used to sterilize and even heal a variety of injuries.
It can heal some injuries, but not all. Point for Ravenclaw. Before today's class is completed, each of you will have a Wiggenweld potion of
Já to tam ani nevyužiju, tu němčinu. Tam je strašně moc Čechů, já mám šéfa i Čecha, takže... Jako docela mi to sere, no. Protože já se učím docela rychle jako jazyky, vole. Když tam se mnou nikdo nemluví, vole. V podstatě neumím skoro nic za ten rok. Pár slov. To je všechno.
Use a strong, even motion when crushing your ingredients. Please be meticulous when adding powder to your potions. One errant sneeze could be disastrous.
Dostal jsem se k tomu tak, že mi někdo řekl nějaký číslo na nějakou agenturu, já jsem tam jenom zavolal, zeptal jsem se, jestli nemají práci a oni zrovna měli. Takže štěstí v tom hraje významnou roli.
Not an easy potion to brew. Well done. And from what I hear of your recent exploits in
A zrovna je taková pozice, ve které jako si dá vydržet, víš co. Jsou tam třeba lidi u pásu, kámo, kteří mají povolený za celý den třeba sníst jenom 5 bombonů, protože kdyby snědli víc než 5 bombonů, vole, tak by zdržovali výrobu, zdržovali pás. Plný lágr, kámo. Přísám. Mobil tam nemůžeš mít nic, vole, na cigáru se nemůžeš dojít, když si to pípneš, víš co, týkačce.
and we'll see if it was skill or luck the first time
Prostě,
round.
Němci se prostě nezmění.
My parents considered keeping me home from school this year after the rumors of a goblin rebellion.
Did I hear Professor
Já už jsem
Sharp
se jich
say
ptal,
that
jestli
you
budu
had
mít nějaký
permission to
výhody,
go into
když
his
nejsem
office?
žid, ale... Jako moc se na to netvářil. You heard
He did
correctly.
say that. He wants me to get more ingredients to brew another potion.
Brilliant! You, my friend, have been presented with an extraordinary opportunity. I'm Gareth, by the way. Gareth Weasley. Bit of a prodigy with potions, if I do say so myself.
Pleasure to meet you. Wait, are you related to Professor Weasley?
She's my aunt. Keeps too close an eye on me for comfort. Ugh. But she can't be everywhere. Listen, anyone with a troll-sized brain can brew an Endurus potion. I'm working on something that's certain to be spectacular. I'm just missing one tiny last ingredient that will add that extra spark.
I suspect that's where I come in.
You're as clever as I'd hoped. I simply need a single Fwooper feather. As you'll already be in Sharp's office with his permission, perhaps you could grab it for me.
I'll get you the Fwooper feather, as long as you're certain Sharp won't miss it.
I assure you he won't. Fwooper feathers aren't that valuable. Wait until you see what I'm brewing. Hurry back to me when you have the feather.
Ale jo, tak na to základní máš, tady víš co, ale to je všechno. Tak co z toho potom?
Professor Sharp must have learned a lot during his time as an Auror.
Z toho života.
I wish he talked about it.
Keep your potion stations organized and free of clutter. A well-prepared wizard always.
Oh shit. Co jsem to sebral, ty vole? No ptáka. Tak toho si určitě nevšimnu.
Remember, precision is key when brewing potions.
Here's the Fwooper feather you wanted.
Brilliant! Thank you! This is going to take a moment to brew. You should get back to brewing your Endurus potion, and I'll tell you when this concoction's finished.
Šajze to umím nejlíp. Otročit. To my všichni.
Proficiency in potions are two things that cannot be rushed. Have patience and be thorough.
Jo, to jo, musíš to brát tak, že v Praze vyděláváš víc peněz, víš co? No, nic jiného krafty nepotřebujeme. To jako s Prahou to asi úplně srovnávat nemůžeš. Ještě něco? Jo, Endurus.
And now we add the mallow sweet, and... That's odd. What's happening? Wait, it's not supposed to... Ah!
Get it! Get it!
Oh, get it!
Well done, Gareth.
What now, Mr. Weasley?
Sorry, Professor.
That'll be points from Gryffindor. Again. Mr. Weasley did not do this on his own. His accomplice will answer to me as well.
Je to si z Prahy, jo? To je tam fakt takhle na piču. Ty vole, tak to sorry.
I brewed an Endurus
To by mě ani
potion as you
nenapadlo,
asked,
jako
Professor.
právě.
I'm surprised you had the time. You seemed rather busy helping Mr. Weasley.
Potom, co jsem to
brew
napsal, jsem
chaos.
automaticky pochopil, že z Prahy právě nejsi. Takže je to až takhle špatný, to jsem teda nevěděl.
I'm sorry, Professor. I was merely trying to help a friend.
Taking responsibility for one's actions does go a long way with me. I shall assume that you've learned a lesson. As for the work you did today at your own cauldron, I will say you've done well. I confess I was skeptical, given the advanced nature of this class and the fact you're a new student.
I'm glad I was able to meet your expectations.
A rare occurrence. And you do well to remember that you're not a potions master quite yet. In addition to having a solid grasp of how to combine various ingredients, you should gain an understanding of the ingredients themselves. Pay particular attention in herbology. The plants you nurture there are often essential to the potions you brew here. Now, I recommend that you find a safe location.
Já tam jezdím jenom na party, takže...
You cannot leave a hot cauldron simply anywhere. That'll be all.
Tam toho moc pracovního nezažiju.
I think each of us has had enough excitement for one day. Class is dismissed.
I was impressed that you were able to answer Professor Sharp's question about the Wiggenweld potion.
Oh, you're the new student. I've heard much about you. Thank you. I'm Amit, by the way. Pleasure, truly. And I've never seen anyone brew such a flawless Wiggenweld potion on their first try.
Well done. Já jsem u nich odreagoval celý život.
I'm glad I was able to get it right the first time.
You must simply have a knack for potion making. Some students seem so confounded by potion recipes, it's as if they're written in gobbledygook. A fascinating language, by the way. Neither here nor there, really, but I am a self-taught speaker. Merlin's beard, good conversation is the enemy of free time. I must return my book, Gateway to the Far Stars, before my next class. Speaking of stars, we'll be in astronomy together. You'll love it. Professor Shaw is firm, but quite clever. See you soon, no doubt.
Ty však nepiješ, co tam na party děláš, no to je jasný, že tam chlastám, ne? Šmaria. To znamená, že když nepiju normálně, že se neožeru někde na nějaký technoparty.
My robes are going to reek from Gareth's inspiration for the rest of term.
Naposled jsem byl v tom, na Gothic Treffen, ve Fuchsu. Ježi, jak se to jmenuje? Teď mi to vypadalo. V létě jsem tam byl teď. Štvanice. Tak tam jsem takhle pařil a chlastal 2 dny v kuse. By the way. Protože jeden den mi fakt nestačil. A já piju jenom tvrdý péč, jo. Když už teda chlastám. Pivo mě třeba vůbec nebaví. Nebo prostě nebaví mě nějaký chlast, protože furt chodím na hajzl, víš co, akorát musím vypít litry, aby mi vůbec něco bylo. A než já to vypiju, tak mi vždycky nic není, ale... Protože mi to prostě trvá. Takže já si dám většinou nějaký dvojitý drinky, víš co. Jedu bomby. Třeba jdu s kolou dvojité jedině. Vodku s džusem taky jedině dvojitou. Ono si sice připlatíš třeba padé, víš co? No ale nemusíš to pak kupovat celý úplně znova. Takže... Ono tě to vyjde líp, když si to jako řekneš, že chceš dvojitej.
Tried a knee reversal hex on that sword.
kudy mě to vede. Jo, jasně. Tam se nemůžu cestovat teď ještě. Ne. Tak se projdeme, uděláme si procházku. Počkej, nepotřebuji na to nějaký spell, který nemám, doufám. Bych tam neběžel zbytečně. Ne, dobrý. Jdi na to, Péťo. Držíme ti palce všichni. Jo, že mi to nedělá dobře. No tak kdybych chlastal doma sám, tak by mi to asi moc dobře nedělalo. Já prostě potřebuji pár ty hádkám a dokážu si jít jenom pivo, víš co. Jsme někdy špatně odbočili. Jo, ty se jdeš na to ještě vyspat, no ty vole. Tak to se zleješ jak dobytek určitě. Určitě to nejde nic udělat. Prosím, ať to dá. Yes! No, moc vysoko nelítáte. Moc to ani nefunguje. Taky můžu aspoň mučit takhle, když je nemůžu zabíjet. No já už jdu.
Revelio.
A kdy jde?
This looks intriguing.
Ne pátek, no opět jo. Já mám pátek teď celý týden.
It is good to see you, my friend.
Hello, Natty. How are you? I hope you've recovered from our rather eventful trip to Hogsmeade.
I am well, but I have been worried about you, my friend. With Ranrock and Rookwood and Harlow after
Don't worry about me, my little gazelle.
We did not speak about it at the time, but I am hoping now you might tell me why they were looking for you.
They want something that Professor Fig and I found at Gringotts.
When were you at Gringotts?
Just before we came to Hogwarts. In fact, it's why I was late to the sorting ceremony. A portkey brought us there after the dragon attacked our carriage.
What on earth?
There's one more thing. It's a bit odd, if I'm honest. Professor Fig says I have a rare connection to a powerful form of ancient magic.
Is that the magic you used fighting the trolls in Hogsmeade?
I think so. I'm still learning, but I can see traces of it, and I've cast magic I can't otherwise explain. I know that's a lot to absorb.
It is. And I will have more questions. For now, it is safe to say that Rookwood and Harlow are a threat to both of us. To all of us. Which is why I wanted to speak to you. I realized something that day in Hogsmeade. You displayed such courage fighting that troll. And Serona wasn't intimidated one bit by Rookwood and Harlow. Both of you have inspired me to take a stand of my own.
What sort of stand?
Men like Rookwood and Harlow are the reason my mother and I left Matabeleland. I am not going to sit by and watch them destroy my new home.
Rookwood and Harlow are a dangerous pair on their own, and the fact that they're working with Ranrock, well...
All the more reason they must be stopped. Rumor has it that Theophilus Harlow runs Rookwood's day-to-day operations. Taking him down would cripple Rookwood's entire enterprise.
That may be true, but shouldn't Officer Singer handle someone like Harlow?
I spoke with her. She was polite, but perhaps understandably would not discuss details with a student. I overheard some of Rookwood's lot talking about a massive poaching operation that Harlow is planning. I was thinking that we could investigate a bit, try to get the evidence that Officer Singer needs.
All right, but how?
I am going to watch and listen, find out precisely what Harlow is up to. I shall reach out when I know more. In the meantime, remember, I am here if you need me.
Thank you, Natty.
Be on your guard.
I beg your pardon! How dare you threaten me?
What's going on here?
Nějaká Karen tam na někoho křičí.
They must have come this way. Think!
I've no idea who it is you think I might have seen. I've been busy with my research. I do not have time to...
Victor Rookwood don't give a doxy's nip back your time.
Tak to je úplně typická.
Speak of the devil. Mr. Rookwood would like a word with you.
A student? You can't be serious.
Enough out of you.
Leave her alone.
Stupefy!
Allow me to put
Hey, rozuměl, stupid cunt. Oh shit. Come on, baby.
Watch the light go out of your eyes.
Yeah.
Go there! Stop! We can help them all!
I'm not going anywhere.
Okay.
You'll take this! You'll
Tell Rookwood to find me a cell. Incendio.
How
Nah.
does that feel?
You want it?
You
have it. Oh my god. To je protože tam furt jenom kecají, vole. Kurva. Pusta mě na ně už.
I'll watch the light go out of your eyes.
Co jsme viděli?
Oh, I'm gonna eat your...
I'm not going anywhere.
Ty vole, mačkám, vole.
Tell Rookwood to find me himself. Stupid one.
You're going for it.
What on earth just happened? I've never been accosted in such a manner, and so close to Hogwarts.
Are you all right?
I am, thanks in no small part to your excellent defensive skills. Care to tell me why 2 Ashwinders were ready to dispatch me to get to you?
Ashwinders?
Victor Rookwood's thieves and extortionists, his little cronies. They seemed quite keen on you.
It's a long story, but thank you for your help.
Well, you've avoided them for the moment. Priya warned me things were getting dangerous.
I don't mind.
Best get moving on my research before they return.
You mentioned someone named Priya.
Yes, my wife. She's the one who piqued my interest in Merlin. Gave me a book when we were students at Hogwarts. Typical hard-working Hufflepuff. Brilliant potioneer. Has her own shop in Knockturn Alley. She's a travelling vendor. Hears what's going on in the Highlands before I do.
You're a researcher?
Nora Treadwell at your service. Historian and archaeologist specialising in Merlin's work and life.
Nebudu to komentovat.
I thought that Merlin and the tales about King Arthur's court were a myth.
Mere myth. You're lucky Sir Cadogan didn't hear you. Chatters on endlessly about his connection to Merlin from his portrait at Hogwarts. Merlin attended Hogwarts, you know, and I'm studying some curious fixtures he left here centuries ago.
Fixtures?
These vine-covered pillars, dozens of them, all around the area. I've taken to calling them the Trials of Merlin. I believe he created them as a diversion for his fellow Slytherins. He was terribly fond of puzzles and enigmas.
I can see why you're so interested in Merlin. I'd be keen to know more about the trials.
Well then, I'll let you in on a little secret. No one has yet managed to figure out how they work.
No.
But I believe I have just unlocked a crucial clue. I suspect that Mallowsweet is an important component in getting the trials to work.
Mallowsweet?
Versatile herb. Merlin repeatedly mentioned it in his writings. I had just arrived to test my theory when I was so rudely interrupted. You see, each swirl in Merlin's writing has its symbol in the centre. That started me thinking, what if...
The Mallowsweet is meant to be placed at the centre of the symbols.
Precisely. Would you care to do the honours? We can see what comes of our little hypothesis. I brought a trunk chock full of Mallowsweet with me. It's just over there by my tent.
This trunk?
Yes, take
No,
plenty, even if you already have some.
I have the Mallowsweet.
Lovely. Now, notice the vines on these pillars here, as well as a stone swell on the ground. Each trial has these features.
Incendio!
Place the Mallowsweet on the swell, and we'll see what happens.
Yeah.
My word! Did you see that? The vines disappeared.
What should I do now?
This is uncharted territory. I am curious about these pyres.
I know what I'm doing.
The flames make the fire sink. Incendio! That's that. Settled.
Yes, how beautiful! What a day. I can hardly believe it.
I take it we can call that a success?
We can indeed. However, I now have even more questions. How does it work? I must review my notes. I may have missed something.
Are all of the trials like this one?
Oh, not precisely. Well, I think each has those telltale vines and the swirl on the ground. You should feel free to solve them as you come across them. I believe I have what I need to continue my research. My guess is that each will also require mallow sweet, which you can find in Hogsmeade should you need more. I really must be off. Such a pleasure to meet you. And do be careful out here. Now, I've got what I needed. I shall return to the safety of my notes and books.
A portrait in our common room wants to talk to you. It's Eldritch Diggory.
Revelio.
Magic, I think.
Oh.
Revelio.
Rukavice jsou na damage. OK. Tak to uděláme takhle. Offense, okay. Defense. Defense. Takže jenom klouk a rukavice. Dneska to vidím asi na pizzu. Co máte k večeři vy?
Revelio. You wanted to see me, sir?
Indeed.
Tady jsem s tím vlastně předtím vůbec mluvit nemohl.
So few students know who I am these days. Eldridge Diggory, former Minister for Magic and founder of the Aura recruitment program at your service. I believe you can help solve a decades-old murder, thanks to that book you found, and, in particular, its missing pages.
How do you know about the book and the pages?
We portraits hear more than you might suspect, and most of us can keep a secret. So, what say you? Surely a Hufflepuff such as yourself would be inclined to help seek long overdue justice.
Sounds intriguing.
This could be right up my street. Even we Hufflepuffs enjoy a good mystery.
Glad to hear you are up to the challenge. Plus, I believe you'll benefit from this undertaking. My great... retired now, but was a skilled aura in her day. And the unsolved murder of which I speak was her case. I often visit my portrait in her home, in the nearby hamlet of Upper Hogsfield. Shall I tell her to expect you?
When were you the Minister for Magic?
Over 100 years ago. 1733 to 1747, to be precise. The stories I could tell you. Oh, didn't have a chance to do all that I could. I was in the midst of reforming Azkaban when my life was cut short by dragon pox. I was sneezing sparks to the bitter end.
Jinak.
How could a few pages of a book help her solve an old case?
A boy disappeared with those pages, but they never found the body. A girl was convicted of his murder nonetheless. It seems those pages could exonerate her somehow. My great niece can tell you more.
Can you tell me more about your great niece?
Cream of the crop when it comes to auras. A star pupil here, and then an exemplary servant to the ministry. And her spark hasn't diminished one bit in her retirement. She and I often chat about old cases and our glory days. No offense, but it's nice to get away from the students and converse with someone who's familiar with my legacy.
I shall go and see her right away.
Brilliant. With what I suspect is your knack for hard work and her keen mind, both mysteries may be solved sooner than you think. I shall see you there, soon I hope.
Where did you want me to go?
To Upper Hogsfield to see my great niece, Helen Thistle.
I shall go and see her right away.
With what I suspect is your knack.
Tak ještě jeden. Ty v pohodě?
Incendio.
Jo.
You defended Hogsmeade the day of the troll attack, didn't you?
Trochu jsem se lekl, neříkám nic.
These rocks have seen better days. Revelio. This must be the place Minister Diggory mentioned. Helen lives around here somewhere.
Welcome to Upper Hogsfield. Charming hamlet. Don't tell the residents of Lower Hogsfield I said that.
Bardolph Beaumont should have returned by now. Had by
Revelio. A map. It doesn't appear to be connected to the missing pages.
Upper Hogsfield is being terrorised by Ranrock's loyalists. It's not right.
A sickle, a galleon. You have my thanks.
Shane Bardolph thought dark magic was the answer. I reckon Rookwood's played a hand in his disappearance.
Ah, here you are. I'm pleased to see you took my advice.
Madam Thistlewood, I met your great-uncle in his portrait in my common room. He sent me to speak to you.
I'm pleased you came. Uncle Eldridge believes the book you found and its missing pages may be relevant to an unsolved case from my time as an Auror.
Very well. I'm listening.
Decades ago, a student named Richard Jackdaw disappeared after going to meet a girl named Anne. They never found his body. When his headless ghost appeared briefly in Hogsmeade, wholly unaware of how he died, Anne was convicted of his murder and sent to Azkaban. It was in large part due to the testimony of a girl called Apollonia Black. Jealous of Anne, I think.
That sounds terrible, but I'm not sure how I can help.
Anne's alibi was somewhat labyrinthine. She said Jackdaw promised her adventure following a map he found on some pages he'd stolen from Peeves.
And you think Peeves ripped those pages from the book I found in the restricted section?
If my great-uncle is to be believed, yes. At least that's what the portraits at Hogwarts suspect. Anne insisted that Jackdaw had asked her to follow the map with him, but only after she solved a series of puzzles he'd prepared. Odd way to woo a girl. She swears she never even solved the first puzzle, so they didn't meet. Jackdaw's ghost vanished almost as soon as he appeared. Without Jackdaw's puzzle, pages, or remains, Anne was sent to Azkaban based solely on Apollonia's spurious testimony.
I don't understand. What can I do to help?
I believe Anne may have solved the first puzzle by now, but after spending time in Azkaban, she's a shadow of her former self. She won't speak to anyone she doesn't trust, and she trusts no one. If you, a student with a connection to the pages, like Jackdaw had, spoke to Anne, she might reveal new information.
Jo, ty vole! To je vlastně ta jediná mise v Azkabanu, já jsem na to vůbec zapomněl.
What a horrible story. If you think I can help, I'll come with
Ta je jenom tady, za
This
Mrzimor.
is wonderful news.
You are to be commended for your kindness and bravery. Fortunately, being a retired Aura has its benefits. We can appellate right to her. I've escorted ministers, professors, and many others to that blasted place. Never a student, I'll admit, but I will keep you safe.
I'd like to know more about Anne.
That poor soul never was the brightest girl, and that lack of wit proved to be her undoing.
I half suspect Jackdaw and Apollonia were merely toying with her. Who could have known he'd end up dead?
She's not held up well in Azkaban. In some ways, she blames me for not proving her innocence. I'd like to clear her name if we can.
Can you tell me more about Apollonia Black?
Wretched, vindictive girl, that one. Apollonia claimed that Anne threatened to kill the boy after he broke her heart. The Black family's power over certain people in the Ministry, along with the fact that Anne is Muggle-born, sealed her fate.
You said Jackdaw's ghost appeared briefly, then vanished. Where do you think he went?
I have no idea. Evidently, he was always a bit restless, going on and on about adventure. If I had to guess, he tired of Scotland and is somewhere on the other side of the globe by now.
Já si budeme vychcát a letíme.
Let's go.
Steady yourself. We'll apparate together. Don't worry, I've never splinched anyone.
Do take care now, and tread lightly in that horrible place.
We'll be there in but a moment.
But a moment. What? Ty vole.
That ought to keep them at bay for now. Though, be aware, you may feel a wave of despair.
Může být nějaký patron víc cringy než králíček.
Thank you for the warning.
This really is a dismal place.
Který rozběhne proti něčemu takovému.
Mind your step.
I never thought I'd see the inside of Azkaban for myself.
Nasty dementors. Not even I could convince the Ministry.
Careful around, Anne. She's been here a lot longer than the rest of us.
Snad tě tady dobře koukám.
I had my wand. I'd cast Crucio on the lot of you.
Ty vole, něco dá? Bellatrix? Má takový vlasy udělaný. Bude určitě ona.
You don't scare me, young cur. They teach you so little of what you should know at Hogwarts.
Nebo tady ještě nežila, ale... Jakože... Kolik je tady víc, koukám.
That witch you're with has a dark cloud over her. I can feel it.
Jo. To si budu pamatovat. Mně se taky moc nezdá.
Why torment me further?
No one at school's going to believe this.
Now remember, Anne has been here a long time. The Dementors aren't kind. Have patience and speak to her quietly and respectfully.
Are you Anne?
Who's there? Who speaks to me? Is that death finally come for me?
I'm a student from Hogwarts.
I can be everything for you, honey.
You said would exonerate you.
Ah, the book, the book. No one would look. None of the mages found the pages. Methinks the feckless knave meandered to his cave. My fate was surely sealed in Upper Hoggyfield.
What are you trying to say? That the missing pages are in a cave near Upper Hogsfield?
Hogsfield, ruins house, a vault concealed.
A vault in some ruins near Upper Hogsfield. I suppose it can't hurt to look.
Can't hurt to look, can't hurt to look. Go find the pages from your book. Helen, know you're here. Come in closer, be a dear.
What is it, Anne?
You're hurt.
Go. The cave. You're safe now. You have what you need. I'll be all right once I get...
But Madam Thistlewood, All right. I'll find it.
No.
I'll find
Už tady
Jackdaw's
není asi
cave.
4 vteřiny, kámo. Chapadla. Ty vole, takhle jsem měl jednou chobotnici toho udělanou v těstíčku, ty vole. Na to nikdy nezapomenu. To bylo tak dobrý.
Revelio. It's like a place right out of a storybook.
When you find a good opportunity.
Co něco prodat. Jsem to zapomněl předtím.
Loyalists are a menace.
Pojď.
What can be done?
I couldn't help but overhear. Did you mention Ranrock's loyalists?
I did. Never imagined they'd act this deadly. I'm Claire Beaumont, by the way.
Nice to meet you.
Ranrock and his followers have set up camp here. No regard for our beloved hamlet or our livelihoods. Ruthless. My brother Bardolph dared to stand up to them and ended up in St. Mungo's. I'm simply at my wit's end.
You said Ranrock's loyalists have set up camp here. Where, precisely?
To the south, across the river. Last I heard, there were several loyalists in each camp. I won't go near them.
I'm unfortunately quite familiar with Ranrock's loyalists. Perhaps I can do something.
Much as I would love to be rid of them, I wouldn't want you to risk injury, or worse. Please be cautious. We should not have to live in fear. This is our home.
Has the situation with Ranrock's loyalists improved?
I'm afraid not. I fear my brother.
It seems as though things are getting worse. Best be on my guard. Revelio.
To je docela jde, to vypadá jak hulka od babičky. Tak musím splnit ještě ten assignment. Potřebujeme Expelliarmus. Incendio na enemies. Musím dodělat.
One less human to worry about.
of Ranrock's camps. Exactly.
No! I will make you pay.
Jeden.
I'll cut you
Druhý.
from shoes to chapeau.
Třetí. Čtvrtý. Pátý. Šestý. Sedmý.
Ooh, this shouldn't take long.
Osmý. Devátý. A 10.
Yes. Leviosa. Protego. Stupid one.
Why can't I hit you?
Right.
How nice of you to stop by.
Jesus.
Stupid.
Stop it!
Accio. Incendio. Protego. Stupid one. Leviosa.
Bubble beneath my feet. You're no match for me.
Oh shit.
Accio.
No!
Leviosa.
I won't rest until you are dead.
Accio.
Ah!
Incendio. Leviosa. Incendio.
No!
Accio. Leviosa. Incendio. One camp down, one more to go.
Tak se mi to docela líbí, jakože je zabiju rychle a oni mě taky. Ty vole, že bych našel konečně tu mechaniku v Hogwarts, kterou jsem hledal. V tajemných komnatách Mrzimoru.
Enjoy suffering, do you?
Accio.
To trošku lepší.
Accio. Accio. Incendio.
You're so very weak.
Leviosa.
An utterly pitiful display.
Accio.
When are you going to give up?
Leviosa. Incendio.
Are you quite finished?
Accio. Incendio.
I shall avenge your death.
I won't rest.
Leviosa.
Stop avoiding me. Hogwarts team. No!
Incendio.
I won't. Let's get this over with.
Incendio.
Což nějaký rychlej.
Accio. Incendio.
Mira.
I won't rest.
Lol.
Both camps killed. Madam Beaumont will be glad to hear that. Incendio. You only have Ranrock to blame. Revelio.
Jo, jinak ten Alcatraz teda, čekal jsem, že tam bude aspoň něco dělat, nebo že tam bude nějaký fight. Že tam, jestli tam jenom projdu, ale uvidím dvě totožné NPCčka.
Hello, Madam Beaumont. Good news. I was able to clear out Ranrock's camps.
You cleared them out? How?
I managed to catch them off guard.
When my brother returns, this news will mean the world to him. You saved our hamlet, my young friend. This will not be forgotten. I fear for other hamlets, truly. Ranrock and his lot are unlike any goblins I've ever seen.
No.
What do you have for sale?
Thank you. Sincerely.
Co nemám na sobě, to tady vidět není, jo.
Thank you for passing through.
Dobrý.
Marvelous. I could always use more of these. Thank you for passing through.
Okay.
Thank you for passing through.
Aspoň budeme hodně prachu.
Thank you for passing through.
Mrzí mě, že třeba, když mám takhle někde čekat, až bude třeba ráno. Abych mohl nějakou hodinu nebo tak. Že nemůžu jít prostě do svého pokoje a jít třeba do postele. To je detail, který mi tam fakt jako docela chybí. Že tam prostě vždycky ležím někde na zemi, vole. Nemůžu se tady cítit pořádně jako doma.
Professor, I wondered, did you attend Hogwarts?
I did. I am a proud member of Ravenclaw House. Why do you ask?
I was curious as to how Hogwarts has changed over the years.
I see. Well, the castle itself, as I'm sure you have surmised, is full of surprises. I dare say more than the staircases change around here. As for the students, well, they seem to get more capable every year. Although, we got up to just as much mischief in my day as you seem to now. I used to look the other way at all sorts of roguery when I was head girl. I can tell you, however, that I did once admonish a certain Phineas Nigella's Black for enjoying a sugar quill during a lecture.
I hadn't realized that you and Professor Black were, students here together.
Appearances can be deceiving. You see, I was once wounded by time itself.
Time itself? I never would have imagined such a thing.
Ah, well, it was the risk I took with my prior position. You may or may not have heard that I was an unspeakable at the Ministry for years.
An unspeakable? What does...
As you might suspect, I cannot speak about what we did. Suffice it to say, the job was not without its hazards. Now, I hope I've satisfied your curiosity for the moment.
You have. Thank you for speaking with me, Professor.
Keep up with your wand work. One must always be prepared for mischief, both inside and outside of the castle. I hope you were able to take care of everything I had asked you to do.
Professor, I completed all of your most recent assignments.
Well done. Then you're ready to learn Expelliarmus. Pay close attention. The disarming charm may often be all you need to defeat the most powerful dark witches and wizards you might encounter. Spellcasting requires a focused mind and a steady wand. Good work. The dummy is here if you wish to stay and practice.
Se nemůžu dělat druhou kombinaci ještě? Asi ne, co?
Revelio.
Expelliarmus! You seem to have the right end of the stick, but keep practicing. Expelliarmus may save your life one day.
Bardo Beaumont should have returned by now. Had my dock with
This must be the place Anne told me about. No one's been here for ages. Revelio. Incendio.
Potřebuji bombardu asi.
It's no wonder Anne never found that clue. No, that's not it. No. How did you do this, Jackdaw? You'll not outfox me, Jackdaw.
Hell yeah.
It's no wonder I never found that clue. Accio! No, that's not it. No.
Fuck.
How did you do this, Jackdaw? You couldn't outwit me, Jackdaw. Now, where's the clue you left behind? Revelio. A note from Jackdaw. Anne never found it. So how did he die? Was she to blame at all?
Could it be? Has someone solved my puzzle after all these years? Well done indeed.
Díky.
Richard Jackdaw, at your service.
The Richard Jackdaw?
Myslel jsem si, že to nezvládnu.
I heard you disappeared years ago. You have some explaining to do.
I do? That was my puzzle you solved. What are you doing here?
A retired aura, Helen Thistlewood, told me about a map you stole from Peeves, and then Anne told me about a cave.
You saw Anne? Broke my heart. I had to go on without her. Probably best for her in the end. Dare I ask? How is she?
She was imprisoned in Azkaban for your murder. I fear the Dementors have taken an irreversible toll on her.
What? Azkaban? Oh, poor Anne. I had no idea. I thought she'd written me off. I've been traveling the world for years to mend my broken heart. I came back here only recently, on a whim. I must speak to the aura you mentioned and see how I can help Anne.
I'm glad to hear it. Before you go, would I still be able to find the pages with the map Helen mentioned?
I'm almost certain I dropped them in the cave the moment I was beheaded. They're bound to be mouldering away with the rest of me. Tell you what, meet me at the edge of the Forbidden Forest, and I'll show you precisely where to find them.
If you don't mind me asking, how did you lose your head?
I was having a look about when I suddenly sensed a refreshing breeze, after which I felt, well, lightheaded. That's all I remember. Hence, if you do find yourself in a cave, be prepared. I can't tell you what for specifically, but you seem a perceptive sort. Beware a light breeze.
Helen mentioned Apollonia Black. Did she set up Anne to take the fall?
Have you never met any members of the Black family? They can be rather vindictive. Once Anne showed an interest in me, Apollonia couldn't let it alone. That her own heart had grown cold simply didn't matter.
How is it possible to steal from Peeves? A poltergeist?
I didn't steal the pages from his ghostly form. I merely found them in his wake of destruction. He has a penchant for wrecking things. Books, bottles, suits of armor, whatever's likely to cause the most chaos. Found them on the floor outside the library where he discarded them. Not my luckiest find, all things considered.
Thank you. I need to find those pages to help a friend.
I shall see you there.
Take up apology if it didn't happen.
Just because you know who.
Revelio. I know a Merlin trial when I see one. Lumos. Lumos. These Merlin trials won't get the best of me. Revelio. Accio. Incendio.
To bylo rychlý. Ale ne, pomoci. No, ty vole!
Incendio. Accio. Levioso. Expelliarmus. Accio. Incendio. Expelliarmus. Incendio.
Oh shit.
Incendio.
Ty vole. Když se někdo zlobí.
Accio. Incendio. Levioso. Expelliarmus.
Milenimák.
Incendio. Revelio.
Perhaps I'll scout around Belcroft for something to poach.
Here I am, as good as my word.
We meet again, Richard Jackdaw.
I suppose I shouldn't be surprised to see you. It would take the patience of a Hufflepuff to track down these pages.
Well said. Now, where do we go from here?
Follow me. I shall lead you as far as I can, but I fear I may remain a tad reluctant to revisit the scene of my demise. Keep your eyes open for a bird bath. When you find it, say intramuros. I think it's Latin. Or Greek. As you can imagine, I never paid much attention in school. Shall we?
Úplně rozumím.
Aside from the bird bath, anything else I should look for?
Indeed. A few landmarks, a stone bridge, a waterfall, and, if I recall, a lake. You'll see.
You've been very helpful. Thank you.
Surprising how much of this is rather unfortunately coming back to me. Yes. You know, the closer we get, the more I'm remembering. Probably best I leave you to it. Simply stick to the path and keep a sharp eye out for that bird bath. Adieu. Is that Latin? Or Greek?
Můžeš říct na rovinu, že jsi úplně zesranej. Jako duch.
Nothing to do now but keep going.
Kentauři.
The waterfall. For a thief, Jackdaw's surprisingly as good as his word. Revelio. Something oddly solemn about this place. Such regal creatures, stags. There it is, just as Jackdaw described. Revelio. Intramuros.
Aren't you a little far from home?
Ranrock knew you'd eventually lead us to whatever it is you're hiding.
Accio! Incendio!
I won't rest.
Incendio!
No!
Fuck.
Expelliarmus!
I won't.
No risk those loyalists will report back to Ranrock now. Let's see where Jackdaw has led me. Revelio. Incendio.
Stomp. Takže jakou pizzu si dáme? Mám si koupit zase velkou a pak půlku vyhodit? A nebo si mám koupit malou a sníst ji celou? Si malou. Velká je ve slevě, kurva. Nekopuj si to. To v té pizzerii tady mají jenom pizzu, nebo co? To je neuvěřitelný. Ty vole, tady si můžu koupit takovou střední. Dobře. Tak střední. To bude hned, já sežeru všechno. Já jsem jako lidská popelnice. Klobásu ne. Špenát taky ne. Houby ne. Barbecue, máčka, sýr, kuřecí maso, slanina, červená cibule. Kdyby to bylo bez té omáčky. Salám, slanina, feferon, kyniva. To zní zajímavě. Budeme to muset vyzkoušet. Polívka, ty vole. Chili, ty vole, ne. Tak pálivou pizzu si brát nebudu. Sýr, slanina, broskevniva. Ale tak jo, ty vole. Pizza s plněnými okraji, oh shit. Infernále. Ty vole. To asi nic. Polívka je kde? Ty vole, však mi to tam nabízel. Tak kámo. Přijde do košíku. Tak je tohle možný. Co tady je, ty vole? Ty vole. To bude hustá, jako. Schoří držka. Prioritně přímo ke mně 5%, Týško. Paytime 430, bože můj. Abych se vrátil zpátky k těm penězům z Německa, tak tady vidíte, za co všechno utrácím. Všechno to prožeru úplně.
I wonder how big this place is.
až 50 minut. Blbý je, že tady, když si nepřiplatím 35 korun, aby to přivezli přímo ke mně a nedoručovali přede mnou ještě jiní lidi, tak to přivezou úplně studený. Zvlášť u pici teda. To je nejhorší. No tak to nebylo dost rychlý, nebo co?
Impressive. That must be where all this leads. Someone didn't want casual visitors down here.
A je pavučinka.
I wonder if any of my spells will help me through this. Accio, incendio. Expelliarmus. Accio, incendio. I'm not gonna touch those. Ugh.
Porychlý.
Incendio. Expelliarmus. Stupefy. Accio. Incendio. Incendio.
Ty vole.
If I could summon that platform to me, I could likely get on it. Incendio. I'm glad Richard Jackdaw left a little something behind for me, but where could he be? Accio. That's odd. I'd have thought Jackdaw would have been interested in this loot, but there's no sign of him. Incendio! Expelliarmus! Another puzzle. Well, if Jackdaw could solve this, so can I. Remarkable. It's a good thing Jackdaw didn't fall down there. Accio! Not a headless skeleton in sight. But I may as well help myself to this.
Oh my god.
Incendio! An untouched chest. Jackdaw wasn't very thorough in his search of this cave.
No? Oh.
Accio! Incendio! Revelio! That's odd. I'd have thought Jackdaw would have been interested in this loot, but there's no sign of him.
To si říkal. Ještě něco najdu, pak se v tom prohrabu najednou.
Not a headless skeleton in sight. But I may as well help myself to this. I'm glad Richard Jackdaw left a little something behind for me, but where could he be? There it is. The bridge, it's almost complete. More spiders. These can't be.
Here we go.
Jackdaw. Accio. Incendio. Expelliarmus. Accio. Incendio.
No, 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 no. Oi!
Accio. Incendio. Expelliarmus. Protego. Incendio. Accio. Incendio. Protego. Farewell, monster. I can only imagine how these spiders have multiplied since Jackdaw. Leviosa.
Je velký. Zdrhnul. Normálně zdrhnul.
Untouched chest. Jackdaw wasn't very thorough in his search of this cave.
Kam kolikrát to ještě řekneš?
Must be getting closer to Jackdaw's remains and those pages.
Ajej.
We meet again, Richard Jackdaw. Thank you for keeping these pages safe.
No moc dobře neskončil.
Here it is. The map that brought your doom, Jackdaw. Is there something beyond this room?
Máme problém.
Accio! Incendio! Expelliarmus! Accio! Incendio! Stupefy! Accio! Expelliarmus will dissolve you brutes. Expelliarmus! Leviosa! Accio! Incendio!
More! Give me more!
Expelliarmus! Incendio! Leviosa!
Těžký.
Expelliarmus! Expelliarmus! But that's unnerving. What's happening? I've seen this before. In Gringotts and the restricted section. Where am I? Oh no, the room's starting to flood. How am I being protected? What sort of magic is this? I can only hope this magic protects me until I'm able to make my way out of here. What is this place?
Can it be?
It's you.
Has someone finally found our map chamber?
I recognize you from the Pensives. You're Professor Rackham.
I am indeed. I must confess that I am surprised to see someone so young standing before me.
I'm the same age that you and Isadora Morganach were when you started at Hogwarts.
You've paid attention, and might I presume you share our ability?
To see traces of ancient magic? Yes, sir, I do.
As you have likely realized by now, our ability gives us a unique relationship with all forms of magic. We can access expressions of magic that few others can. Opportunities will arise that allow you to sharpen this rare talent. Do not squander them.
I won't, Professor. Thank you.
We have much to discuss. But first, a map found in a certain book led you here. Place the book on the pedestal.
I don't have the book with me, sir.
That is unfortunate. I'm afraid we must pause our conversation until you return with the book.
I'm a bit confused, sir. Why is this room called the map chamber?
I assure you that all will be clear once the book has been placed on the pedestal.
The statues and carvings in the house on the cliffside, those are of you. Are you a seer?
I am.
Did you know that I would be here?
I cannot say more at present, except to say that your presence here does not entirely surprise me.
Very well. I'll retrieve the book right away.
Good. We shall speak again once the book is in place.
Tak je to tady. 7 abychom. Jo, potřebuji rozhodně. To taky. Mhm. Mhm. Už to mám, Maty. Ne, jako bez špicu, jo? Už jsem se objednal. Co tam bylo? Slanina, bruskev, niva,
I found the pages and the
nějaký
map
salám.
chamber. Why would I need the book?
Taková prostě plážová pizza nějaká, to byla něco jak Havaj. A polívku, nějakou chili polívku tam měli úplně hustou se sýrem.
I'm back at Hogwarts. I wonder when Professor Fig will be back. I did promise him I wouldn't neglect my studies while he was away.
Ale musím říct, že zahraniční kuchyní mi snad chutná nejvíc mexická. Jak co teda? Ale když už, tak asi jako ze všeho nejvíc, no. Víš si dám něco, co mi jako vyloženě chutná. Burrito je třeba dobrý.
to learn Depulso.
A tam ta mačka už tak výrazná prostě, že kolikrát se mi zrovna z toho, když už jsem na konci toho bodíta, tak se mi to, a ty mačka je tam hodně ve spodu, víš co, tak se mi to normálně dělají špatně někde. Už to úplně takový, hodně kořeněný je to. Nebo jen špatně, ale už takový jsem, že fuj, už to nechci prostě, víš co. Že už fakt z toho nejde.
Revelio.
Flying class. Konečně bude mít koště.
Revelio.
Jinak to načítání tady není. Když procházím hlavníma dveřma a měním sekce té školy. Protože tady vždycky bylo. Takže jako hustý, no.
Everybody grab a broom and we shall get started.
Mr. Clopton, your attention, please.
Sorry, Madam Kagawa.
Everyone, please welcome a new student to our flying class. The goal of today is to remind all of you how to maneuver on a broomstick safely, as broom flight is, first and foremost, a means of transportation. This, I fear, some of you have forgotten. Diving, rolling, and loop-the-loops will not be taught or in fact tolerated in this class. We'll leave that to professional Quidditch players, like the Toyohashi Tengu. Not a fan, I take it? Now, let's see how well everyone kept up with their practice over the summer holidays. For those who need a refresher, step up to your broom, say up firmly and clearly, then kick your leg over and rest your weight on the seat. Up!
Thank you.
Now, your turn.
Up!
Up!
Up, you stupid ratty school broom!
Up!
One leg over, so there's a leg on each side. None of that side saddle nonsense. A gust of wind will throw you right off. And if you hear my whistle while you're in flight, ground yourself at once. Good. Now, for your first lesson, fly through each ring in the courtyard. Do take care. The brooms are school property.
This'll take some getting used to.
I want them returned in one piece. Well done. Now that you're acclimatized to your broom, let's see how well you manage with a more advanced exercise, shall we? This next set of rings will take you around the grounds for more of a challenge.
What a view!
Nice day for a flight!
Ha! Ha ha! This is rather fun.
Ah, the old boathouse. Wish you could have experienced crossing the lake as a first year. Whoa! Our aquatic resident likes to make an appearance once in a while.
Yeah.
Ah!
Ha! Good. I've got this.
Oh, well done! Have a moment? I say, I watched you fly through those rings. You seem to handle yourself on that dusty school broom well enough. I'd imagine you're ready for something a bit more challenging.
Yeah.
But I'm getting ahead of myself. We haven't properly met. I'm Everett Clopton. Am I right in suspecting that a Hufflepuff like you might be interested in some high-flying fun?
Can't say no to that. What did you have in mind?
A bit of a detour, so to speak. Follow me. The tour is about to begin. Follow closely now. Right now, we're flying over the Transfiguration Courtyard. Lovely as ever. Let's hope the headmaster isn't having tea by the window today. Nice to get above it all, isn't it? Ahead of the gardens, the Hufflepuff common room windows just peek out. Bit claustrophobic for my taste.
How is Everett flying so quickly?
Here's something handy to know. Lean forward for a burst of speed. Helpful if you need to escape a tricky situation. You sure you're not part hippogriff? There's the famous bridge. Think of all the magic holding it up. I mean, look at it. And the owlery. That's a bit of solid architecture, isn't it?
Flying tips and a jaunt around Hogwarts. This is quite the tour, Everett.
That's Kagawa's whistle. This concludes our tour. Best hurry back. Looks like she's already dismissed class. Better hurry and hand in our brooms. Dismount here.
And where have you two been?
Ty mě nebíš na schválný, ve? Jo.
Oh, hello, Professor. We were trying to get a bit of extra practice in.
Hefty points will be taken from each of you for not following my instructions. Mr. Clopton, I'm disappointed in you. You're in this class because you're still not showing yourself, or frankly, your broom the proper respect.
But, Professor...
Enough. Class is finished for the day. As for you, you do well to use better judgment in the future. Chin up. That was some rather good flying.
Sorry about that business with Kagawa, but you have to admit, those views were worth it.
She's old.
It was worth losing a few house points for that detour.
You seem at home on a broom. Bet if you had a fancy model, you could fly laps around Imelda. She's Kagawa's favorite. I could show her a thing or two if I had my own broom. Hate having to return the school broom after class.
Perhaps I have to purchase a broom then?
If you can, you should. Wish I could. I recommend visiting Albie Weeks at Spintwitches in Hogsmeade. He's always looking to test new models. I'll keep an eye out for you in the sky. If I could afford the new Bright Spark broom at Spintwitches, I'd be on it now!
No nic. Tak já budu teď končit. Počkám, až přijede pizza. Přežeru se jako hovado.
I've not forgotten about our library venture.
A pak?
How did you fare? If you're keen for some
Pak se možná ještě vrátíme na Division.
meet me outside the Defense Against the Dark Arts classroom.
Možná
I
taky.
know a discreet place near there.
Kdo ví, ten ví. Kdo neví, ten se dozví. Takže díky za lajky, za pozornost, za pokec. A zatím papa.
Away from prying eyes and distractions.